Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the high sign residents, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Ogun Tuesday. What's up, my unit? How are you? Yes, divine masculine make it hot, divine feminine make it hot, spirit make it. Mm-hmm. Happy full moon energy. Mm-hmm. As we're sitting on this beaver moon. Yeah. Laying things down. Pat it down. Pat it down. Yeah, change it up. Just locked it up just to say like I ain't got no time for switching it up anymore, right? Right? Ain't got no time to be switching it up anymore. You feel me? The Scorpio energy that just passed is kind of like the transformation, right? It's like no going back. This is why it's like we're talking about this right now, right? Two of Swords is facing me. Spirit's like, so what choice are we making, right? Sitting in this Libra energy here, where you see the moon up here. This is like passing this moon energy, sitting in the same energy going into next month. This is how time passes again, going into the season of time, which would be Capricorn Saturn. You feel me? Like so, it's time now. This is where this choice is. You know how hard some of this that we're dealing with, and it's like this is where you think about it, and this is where you may talk to some. Who you talking to about this? Yo, I owe you an apology first, because you see this? It's not done. There's certain things that I wanted to do from the beginning of the year that just didn't get done, but it's going to, trust me, it's still going to get complete. Right? Right? It's like, I feel complete still, but the incomplete energy that I'm feeling at this time is my own plans. Like, you know what I mean? When you say, like, I had to do, this is where it's like now where it's like this decision making. It's so I challenge you, right? Because you see, this is where people will ghost other people and situations, but literally don't invest in the things that they're supposed to. And this is where sometimes people will get pissed off. They'll be like, okay, so you need space? Okay, cool, you're gonna do this, I'll leave you alone. Then all of a sudden you see them doing and having fun, and then you get what I'm saying? This is where it's like, you know what, it's still none of our business. This is where you have to focus on yourself and your own path at this time, because it's gonna be like, didn't he say that he was gonna do this? You know why? It's like Spirit's really just, sharing and I'm just taking in ending the year, and I'm like, I remember like about 3 years ago, 2020, I was very like, give every here, take, give me. Like I was just trying, I was rubbing it down your guys' throat, and it's like, not people don't receive that. And even if they do and they don't, at that time for me, it was new for me, but it was very authentic. Now this is the same thing for me, but it's like as less is more. I also feel like I'm like, what happened? And nothing happened other than the completion energy where you level up into something else. You see what I'm saying? And I'm leveled up in a way where it's like I feel like I still have a job to do, obviously, but it's like when I feel like I was disappointed in not doing, it's like I had to remind myself, just like back before, we are always growing and doing something. And I'm like, yeah, I was always completing different things. You know what I'm saying? So nothing was incomplete. So this is where I want you to know, like, the message that's coming through this week with this full moon is that you can't get these things done in life, and you can't feel complete in life unless you actually have the right type of drive and power and truth within you, like the reason, and you've made that choice. You get what I'm saying? I even like have to take it down to like making the choice to be like, I'm going to do this. You see what I'm saying? This is like something that could piss off a lot of people. Did I know it? Yes. Did I care? Nope. And this is what it is, like these type of choices in life to really transform your life and do the things you want to do and always wanted to like become. But it's hard because you have things around you that you want to keep in relation with, but it doesn't really resonate with you at this time, right? And this is back to the conversations that you're having, where it's like, whether, at this time too, spirits, like, don't even say nothing sometimes. Like, sit back and really take in, like, what's coming at you. You see what I'm saying? And you could see where you are in your life, where it's kind of like, because we are a mirrored reflection, right? So this is where like you think you're better than, and it's like, no, but the real like leaving things where they are and going to another place, it's like, when you like spirits, I'll show you in the shower. This is what he showed me this morning. The message was, when you grow up, right, and you pass different levels in class and you grow up, like, you have to what? Take that education with you. You see what I'm saying? Some people want to sit at one level and then say like, "Oh, I'm this smart because I'm." You get what I'm saying? Like, look at this. I graduated here. But you ask them maybe something back to like, remember like how we can't even do simple math now for kids, right? Their math looks like crazy to us, right? Like this is where it's like going back and doing something very simple. This is where it's like I've learned in life to be a multifaceted person, to be really involved in what is going on within this matrix. Like you have to really like be up, down, in, out, back. Your thinking can't just be, and it's not trying to say you don't stand or believe in something. It's being able to go like this, to come back like this, and then maybe to go like this. But when you see when you're coming here, right here is still a balance and it's respectful. And this is where it gets into a space too, where it's like this is where it is like people still won't respect that. Like me, I don't bother people. I don't give a flying. You do you? I don't. The judgment energy comes from literally like where people ask me what do I think, and I'm like, and I protect myself. Don't ask me what I think. I don't want these yet. Don't ask me what I think. You feel what I'm saying? Don't ask me what I think. Because it's like that's what it is. The way you think, and it's all love. But the way you think at the end of the day could piss off people at this time, because it's kind of like the truth is like spitting out in areas right now where it's kind of like you may even want to spit it out. That's why it's like, and we spoke about this throat chakra, but the reason why I say too to like sit back and don't say anything, it's not because you have nothing to say. It's also in the energy of these conversations wanting you to say something. You see what I'm saying? Like your opinion is not really, it's too valuable at this time, I would say. If somebody comes to you, they should be able to know how to vocally tell you they want to have a conversation and they need your opinion on it. Don't dummy me and come to me and come talk and be like, yo, this dress is nice. And I wanted to buy this one. But it's like, like go whatever it is, it's kind of like you better say, what do you think? You better say, what do you think? At that point, I'm still listening all night long. I'm just listening. Here we go, the message. This is the message, right? Give me denial, right? I'm hearing this like the success. This is where somebody's like talking to you about something like they bona fide feeling. Know that it's good, but it's like, okay, so go do it. Or, okay, like I believe in it, if you believe in it, like it's one of those things. And then it's one of these things where it's like, okay, you don't? It shouldn't discourage you, or like, you know what I'm saying, don't go over there and go like bash somebody else's dreams. Like calm down with that, right? If you don't believe in it, just be like, okay, like, like hear them out. But this is where it's kind of like your partnerships are not riding with you. Part of this is like you are not to actually get into your Mars, into your Aries right now, into your Leo right now, into your Saggy right now, and find some reason to spaz the fuck out or justify you being a hoe or do all this or mashing up the place. Like, no, this is for you now to actually like take it in and be like, okay, you're allowed to have your opinion. Like, it took me a while to kind of agree to disagree, because the agree to disagree was really foul. Agree to disagree is kind of like like what's actually going to kind of be an option to go to eat tonight. You see what I'm saying? That's not a power trip. You right? That's not a power trip. It's just that where I'm getting this energy, if we are always arguing about where to go, we should already have agreed to disagree about places that we do not like to go, so that we have already eliminated those places, so that when we come to being picky choosy, at least the fight and argument is fresh, it's authentic. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you see where I'm going with this? I don't know if some people can keep up to it, because it's like, it's different at these times, and I feel like I don't want to resonate with a crowd anymore that's slow. I don't want to resonate, like, because how everything is going to be changing up too. I have to like get into this. I'm going to get into that. Like, I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you need to do now with what's happening in front of you. I can't tell you right? Exactly when it's gonna happen. I just know that it's going to happen because I know how life works. I just have to say to you, like, here's a formula and a method, and the next time it happens to you, I hope you handle it like this. And that's how shit's gonna go down now. You feel me? That's how my messages are gonna start coming at you because I know, like, to experience free taking for us. What me say? And to experience free taking for a ride. You hear me, Spirit? Come true. The vision, right? The vision coming through. The vision. Can you see it, my unit? Right? The deceit. Can you see it from a mile away? Like, yo, I'm here. I'm here. Right? The warrior, I'm see the fighter come. Right? You say, big up your chest. If you can't see and you're getting this message and you're like, you know what? Let's just sit down and pray for a little bit more. Hmm. Right? Is it forbidden? Right? The conclusion is no. Ashe.